everybody, I got a tip. If you want me here, take a trip. It make you holler, it make you shout. Come along with me, we're tripping now. Now listen, girls, and listen, boys. These little things, they ain't no toys. They are for real, know what I mean. They make you holler, they make you shout. Come on, baby, we'll trip on out.
What is going on, my fellow sea monkeys? Sorry about my absenteeism the last few days. I just either haven't had time or haven't felt like going live, in spite of the request. I do appreciate it when people ask me to go live, though. It feels good that anybody would want to hear my fucking voice. Um, and if I haven't answered you back in a timely fashion on Instagram, I just haven't been looking at Instagram messages at all. So don't be offended. I will get to you in due time. Um, I haven't really seen any of it, but I've been informed that both of Tommy's channels got taken down. Am I correct? Andrea, hello, sweetheart. I'll tell you about my dad in a minute. I mean, I don't. It's real hard to feel sorry for Tommy. But the thing is that any time a predator catcher channel gets taken down, I mean, if it's their bullshit shit chat channel, big fucking deal. But when it's a channel that is actually supposed to be devoted to catching pedos, whether you like that person or not, whether I like that person or not, it's not a good thing, because that means that they will be coming after the rest of them. Not that they aren't already, but it's not good anytime a predator catching channel gets taken down. I don't care who it is. That's why I don't support. I don't go along with people that want to report every single video. Now, if they're doxing somebody or bullying somebody or whatever, fine, go ahead and report that video. But just to go down the line and report every single fucking video, I don't go along with that. As far as my dad goes, they did find he has an artery on his heart that has ballooned out. They're going to do more tests about that, but they still have not been able to figure out why his pancreas is inflamed, that's what's been keeping it down. All right, let's see what y'all are saying. Every day my wife doesn't lock me in the shed. Hey, being locked in the shed's not all bad. I lock myself in sheds a lot, and I don't mind it. Yeah, sorry, y'all. I still have these sinus problems, so I'm not talking right. Every day above ground is a good day. That's debatable, Mandingo. Every day I don't pull up and call the police, I'm a winner. Hey, you know what? I'm not really big on calling the cops either, so all 911 can do is arrest whoever is left standing. So every day Bill doesn't steal my wife, I'm a winner. Hey, you know what? I don't actually steal wives. They willingly jump in my car with me. I don't steal them. It's all very consensual, and in a lot of cases, a relief on both sides. What's going on, Anthony? What's up, West? What's up, soft ass feelings? We got to spend the night with Weld County. So Tommy did actually spend a night in jail. Hello, Miranda. Your kids tell you what the trolls say. Sounds like I've missed some really good stuff. I have the cliff notes of what happened, but that's it. You don't want to hear my voice. You want to see my wiener. Well, you can just go to my OnlyFans. I don't give that shit out for free. Hey, what's up, Kodiak? Whoever said that, Anthony, I think, but it wouldn't surprise me a bit at all to find out that at least one of the trolls that goes after Tommy is his kids. It wouldn't surprise me at all. You don't support censorship and don't report channels. Yeah, yeah, me too. Look, with as much like Ryan doxed me and put out all kinds of bullshit about me that wasn't true. There's enough there that I could probably have that the main NBCAB channel taken down, but I've never reported it. Not even where he doxed me, and that's just not my thing. And I really don't want to be responsible for a catching channel, even though it's not really a catching channel. I don't want to be responsible for it getting taken down. You scheduled locks neutering for next month? Well, good luck with that. Don't call the police on your kids. Is that what happened? He called the police on his kids, or did they call them on him? I don't know. If somebody wants to jump up here real quick and tell me, like really what happened, what's up, JFK? That would be cool. Hey, Sir Luco. Tommy's criminal record is getting longer than Mendingo's cock. Well, I mean, you could do that with a couple of parking tickets. Can you tell FM this isn't part of the catching community because he looked like a fool calling me out on here? Just saying. Shows how smart he is. Yeah, not the he's not the sharpest berry on the bush. And no, this my channel technically doesn't really isn't really part of all that. I just happen to know most of the people that watch my channel are from that community. Not all of them, but yeah, I'm not technically part of it. Yeah, you would think if somebody was really concerned about uh, their kids and what they're up to, you'd think that he would spend more time doing that than being on fucking drag panels for hours every day. I'm just saying. I wouldn't if my kids were still little and still at home. I wouldn't be doing that most of this shit. I mean, one of the reasons I got into this to begin with is because I'm retired. My kids are not at home anymore. I just needed something to occupy a little bit of time, and I got into it thinking I could help, and I did for a while, but it turned into all this bullshit. So none of the shit that happens on these panels helps kids. None of it. You're from the Denise community. Oh shit, that's a whole other ball of psycho. Can we do another karaoke night? We've been practicing some more Jesus music for y'all's enjoyment. Have we ever done a karaoke night here? I don't know. Maybe we. I know I've sang and I haven't played guitar in a long time on here, but I know we've done some of that. But I was usually plastered off of my ass, so I don't remember all of it. The whole Weld County police are after him for no reason. Yeah, okay. Well, see, here's my deal. I used to, I mean, back before there was so many of them. I've done quite a bit of stuff for some of the OGs in this community, and I'm not gonna lie, I participated in covering up some shit. Because in my mind, I would do anything to protect the existence of the community as a whole. But I got so sick of seeing catchers do fucked up things and getting away with it because people are like, oh well, at least they catch preds, so that kind of that kind of entitles them to treat people like shit and scam them out of money. I just got sick of that. I can't get behind it. All right, Kodiak, have a good one. Support revenge porn. Oh, I misread that. Okay, you weren't talking to me. No, I do not, under any circumstances, support revenge porn. I mean, I have pictures, and messages and stuff of girls that, um, and I've never asked for it. By the way, they've sent me some nice, revealing pictures of themselves, and a couple of them I've had fallings out with. And like, there's not, there, I would never fucking do that or threaten to do that. It's just not on the table for me. And I think if you threaten people with that or actually put it out there, you're a fucking piece of shit. Tommy supports human trafficking. His best friend is a trafficker, Michael Hilton. I have some inside information on that, and uh, it's not it's not everything that we were told. Um, I can't get into that right now until I'm clear to do so, but uh, yeah, that's we weren't told the complete truth on all that. I can tell you that much. Some of the shit that's going to come out is going to it's going to make me enemies from people that are supposed to be my friends, but some of the stuff that's going to come out is going to clear Tommy up some things that we've been told about him. Now, I still think he's a total scumbag piece of shit, and most of the stuff we hear about him is true. But there are a couple of specific things that I've seen proof uh, that he didn't do. And the person involved is ready, then we will put it all out there. Run Bill's channel, Andrea. Man, I missed something. Nobody runs my channel but me. But tell you what, man, if Andrea said the right words, I would totally hand over my channel to her. What's up, Gila? Oh yeah, if somebody is, yeah, that is one reason people can be banned from here is if they are impersonating. I mean, like if they're trying to copy an account exactly. I don't mean like the funny ones, where they're just kind of similar. But yeah, that is one that is grounds for being fired from this channel because people have done that to me and it caused me some problems. So yeah. If it's an exact copy, like picture, exact name, and everything, then that person can go. LARP got his ass handed to him by Vic last night. Huh. I missed that one also. When is this being revealed? I don't know yet. Um, I can't give you a date. It should be within the next. I believe it should be within the next couple of months. But um, the person that I've been talking to has a good reason why it can't happen yet. Yep, literal crickets, guys. Yeah, if people are just being nasty to you, but they're subscribed to your channel and they watch everything you do, they're still a fan. Are people see? That's what one of the things that sucks about StreamYard is I cannot tell on StreamYard, like you can't tell if somebody's being timed out or banned or whatever. Like it doesn't even show you who your mods are. Oh, that's another thing, y'all. Apparently, when I was cashing out people's wrenches a couple of weeks ago, at least one person, I took their wrench by accident. So if you feel like you fall into that category, you can hit me up and we'll talk about it and get it straightened out. If I fucked up, I fucked up, and if I didn't mean to take your wrench, I'll definitely give it back to you. But yeah, one person thought that I was mad at her, and I wasn't. And it's all because if y'all ever seen how yeah, YouTube like shows you your band list. The way they have it is real fucked up. Like it's not in order in any way. They're all kind of crumpled together. It's just fucked up, and it's real small. So it's real easy to accidentally click somebody. That's right, Dead Twist. In fact, you are not a winner. But you're still always my number one angel. So how did I've seen Pat Gunn take a lot of L's? How did Vic give him an L last night? You were talking about what happened to Tommy. That's just a sad situation, no matter who it is. Yes, I agree. I don't know. Like I don't know the details. All I know is he got arrested for uh, child neglect or something. I don't know. Like I haven't seen any of it. I was just uh, advised what's been going on, and I know that he lost two more channels. Which, like, I don't feel sorry for Tommy, but anytime a catcher, and I don't give a fuck about a shit chat channel, but anytime like a catching channel goes down, it's bad for everybody. I don't care. I don't care if you like the person or not. I mean, you can make the argument that Tommy's not a good look for the community, but that's kind of besides the point. That's why I don't go along with uh, people that want to sit there and report every single video somebody puts out, even the ones that just have catches on them. I don't go for that. He did it to himself. YouTube isn't going to take him ban evading that many times. Yeah, no, you're right, and that's something else. I wish I could remember the name of the video or even the name of the channel. But a while back, oh god, I forget how many. This dude had like I don't know 60,000 subscribers. I don't remember exactly. Um, but his main channel got taken down, and then his backup channel got taken down, and they were actually banning the guy. And then he was going up on other people's channels, and they started taking their channels down because that guy was on them. Um, so yeah, that is a thing. The YouTube algorithm does know what you sound like, so I wish I could remember where that video was at. He was just being a parent and a goon at that. So yeah, that's the thing. I don't like to involve cops ever unless I really have to. Like if I've shot somebody, then fine, they can come and clean it up. But um, you definitely don't want CPS in your house. Where has Red Hood been? Who gives a fuck? He tried calling me out, then vanished. Red Hood, or I don't know. That's the thing. He does that shit. Like he finds people that don't know the real story and gets them to feel sorry for him. He's conned people out of riches that way and shit. But like in the past, like every single time we've gone at it, doesn't matter whose channel it's on. Um, like I have the vast majority of the community support because they know what really happened. Um, Nanya and her merry band of people don't really know the story and wouldn't let me finish telling my side of the story. And she kicked me, and I went. Then I went to Ed's, and I was talking about it there. And then she came in and was trying to say that I rage quit. That is not what happened. And I've got screenshots of her own people telling her that I didn't quit. She fucking kicked me. So she tried to cancel me. It didn't work, and she was kind of trying to backpedal a little bit. So, and then they were in here. I don't know, like either the next time I went live or the time after that. Javi and the rest of them kind of hinting around about getting wrenches. You think that I'm going to give you a wrench after you tried to call me out of some bullshit that partially wasn't true? Nah. Damn it, my screen keeps blanking out. I'm losing your comments. Come on, come on, come on. I'd like to use you as target practice, but I just don't like you. Fucking go for it. The problem is I'm a target that shoots back. In fact, here, let me show you. Earbud warning. Earbud warning. Earbud warning. All right, earbud warning. Make sure there's no cats up in that tree before I shoot it. I would hate to accidentally shoot a cat. This is not a good place to stand. I don't even know if you guys can see it because I'm right under a dead tree that's going to fall down at any minute. All right, earbud warning. There, see? I'm a target that shoots back. So if you want to play, we can play. No, I wasn't exposed by Nanya. It was the same shit that Red Hood keeps trying over and over again. He tried it with her and it didn't work as usual. But they just didn't know the story behind it. So I eat cats alive? Yes. Yes, I do. Yeah, that's the thing. Mandingo's right. I expose myself all the time, whether it be on YouTube or on the bus or, you know. Did I shoot a UFO down? Maybe. It's dark, so I'm pretty sure that bullet stayed in the tree. That's why I shot it there, because I don't really need bullets flying around, not knowing where the hell they're going. That's not cool. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see the moon. Yeah, my camera sucks. The sky looks really cool, but unfortunately my camera's not going to pick it up. The moon is gay. well, I like it anyway. But there's a few gay people around here that I like. You know, like Mandingo. I'm pretty sure he's gay as fuck. Ray already came. Well, that didn't take long. waiting for Ray's return. It'll happen. I think it'll be an extended break this time because the last time he took a break, he just kind of disappeared out of the blue. But it'll be one hell of an apology, I'm sure. And Ray, I know you're listening, so if you want to come do your apology comeback on my channel, you're more than welcome, man. You just use some chemical vapors. Hey, I like that. That sounds like a first date to me. Hey, does this rag smell like chloroform to you? Hey, yeah. Hey, Julie, what's going on? Speaking of people that I would love to have eat me, never apologize to internet people. Well, you know what? I understand your point, but there's been times where I've said things when I was completely fucked up out of my mind that things that I said that really did warrant an apology, and I'm I'm not too big to admit that. So, I mean, don't make apologies just to make people happy or to shut people up. Only make apologies if you really feel like you fucked up. There are certain things that people think I owe them an apology for, and it's never going to fucking happen because one, I meant every word I said, and two, I'm not sorry about it. So never make a fake apology. At least liberally homosexual. You mean California gay? Is that what you mean? What's up, LB motherfucking G? Ray's drunk as Jeep vaping raccoon juice. Huh. I didn't know you could vape raccoon juice. That's interesting. Yeah, but with Ray, like Ray can, and he did this to me a few times. Like he'd call me up um, to affirm him, and like I always knew what he was doing, so I usually just did it and let him go on his merry way. I don't know why anybody would need anybody from here to reaffirm them, but it's a thing. So sometimes I just do it, you know, to make people feel better, which usually gets me in trouble, or just to shut them up, or whatever. And sometimes I do it so that they'll make a bigger fool out of themselves. I'm not gonna lie, I've done that. Hey, Moments Live, how you doing, sweetheart? Oh God, man, Nego, you're asking Ted Twist how he feels about FBC. I know what you're doing, man. You're trying to set a bigger fire than I've got going here. I'm all right. I'm better now that you're here. Moments Live. Ed Twist wants people to hate him. Well, you're doing a good job, man. You're doing a good job. But like, I don't care how deranged or degrading you get. You are always going to be my number one angel, and I will take you to hell with me. Oh, speaking of Simpson brand fireproof equipment, I found it's not Simpson brand, but it is all black. I was going through some of my stuff, moving into the new place, and I found my old fire resistant gear. I've got one piece coveralls, and then I've got pants and shirts separate, made of aramid and Kevlar and some other things. But yeah, I did find my black fireproof equipment. All right, Kodiak. Kodiak, I thought you were already gone, but that's cool. You can BRB all you want. Moments live. It occurred to me the last time we were talking on here that um, I haven't charmed you nearly enough in DMs, and we should probably change that. I'm not sure. Have we ever talked at all in DMs? I think we have. Not enough, though. Lock isn't allowed in the house after 10 p.m. Huh. What's up, Lisa? I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, like after I've made the rounds with all of the willing females in the community, at the end of the day, when it's 4 a.m. and I'm drunk off my ass and not really sure if I'm in the right house, at the end of the day, it's always Dead Twist that I wind up crawling into bed with. I probably smell like cigarettes and gas station perfume, but you know, can Sab? Oh, that's a good question, Mandingo. Yeah, it'd be really hard to lock out of the house. Hey, what's up, Mr. Evans? The cats are doing. They're doing pretty good. Little fucker has. I think there's kind of a power struggle between him and because domesticated cats, even though ours are half wild, domesticated cats still kind of have the same hierarchy as like lions and stuff. But I think there's a power struggle going on between him and the old. We call him One-Eyed Jack because he's only got one eye. I think there's a power struggle going on between the two of them, and little fucker was kind of hiding out for a while, but he's back around more. Um, so I think he's starting to get the better of the old cat. I don't know, but yeah, they're all doing pretty good. There's a new litter of little fucking things that are already starting to follow me around, but they're still small enough to fit in shake and bake bags. pick up a log of wood and pretend it's my new wife. Uh, I don't know. I guess I could probably find a knothole around here somewhere. Am I burning forest fairies? Uh, if I could find a fairy, I don't know. I guess I might burn one just to see, like a kid burning ants with a magnifying glass. Right now, I'm just burning a fire star. I make, you can't really tell, but I make these things to carry around. That way, if I need to make a fire quickly, um, I make these fire starters that make the job easier. But right now, that's all it's burning. That and my garbage from dinner a couple of days ago. Cooley is a real life Rugrats catcher. Cats make great jerky. Yes, they do. The wood would show him as much emotion as everyone else does. Yeah, you're not wrong. What's up, Julie Jade? Do I trust Bill Evans? Yeah, he's one of the few people that when we talk privately, we don't talk about the drama bullshit. He's never done me any wrong. Andrea D, make your way up here, and I'll make you all the magical fires you want. Yeah, Bill has somehow, and it's a difficult thing to do, but somehow managed to be around in everybody's chats, but not get involved in any of the drama bullshit. And I respect that. I wish I had that talent. Plus, he allowed me to that intro song. Um, that's actually him um, on guitar, and he's with Billy Payne from Little Feat. And Mr. Evans allowed me to use that music royalty free, so I appreciate that also. Any of Bill's friends are a friend of mine. Dead Twist, I am a horrible judge of character. I mean, I'm friends with you. That ought to tell you something. And another one, and another one. Another one neglects his kids. Now I got that going through my head. Marry you and oh man, this dude has the nerve of saying, "Andrea, marry me instead of Bill because I can build you bigger, better fires." You know what? Uh, no, you cannot build a bigger, better fire than me. You ever heard of Hawaii? Just saying. Nobody will trump me on fire building, or for my desire to uh, spend actual time with Andrea D. That burns pretty strong too. Something wild tripping out. Yeah, If anybody wants the, I had to cut it down. I was trying to put the whole song in there, but uh, it kept the file kept saying it was too big, so I had to keep cutting it down. So if anybody wants that whole song or like some other songs that he sent me that are pretty damn cool, you can let me know, and I'd be happy to send them to you. Oh, let's see what else we got here. Jilly, I found something that I saved back specifically for you. Probably shouldn't say what it is on here, but give me a call sometime, and I'd be happy to show you. It I can't really um, replicate it by text, but you'll like it. All right, y'all. I'm really getting sick of talking. I'll give you like 2 minutes if somebody wants to come up and bullshit about something. I don't care what it is. I'm sure that somebody else will go live if they aren't already. I just wanted to hop on because I've been not checking my Instagram messages, and I'd seen a few people had asked me to go live yesterday. Every time fucking Cap or Brian or Jeff goes live, somebody, or a couple people ask me to go live so they have something else to listen to. But like, of all of the millions of things that you could watch, literally millions of things on YouTube, it doesn't have to be one of our channels. There's literally millions of things more interesting than listening to me. Oh, and speaking of that, we might get to bust another panel cherry whenever she's ready. She's kind of nervous. A lot of people are though. Um, but yeah, I might get to take another panel cherry that I can be particularly proud of. Come on, you. Oh, hold on, Dead Twist. I missed what you said. Tomorrow afternoon, yeah, tomorrow afternoon would be fine, Julie. That's cool. I owe you. I owe you for what, Dead Twist? You don't have to cash in favors. I'll do anything for you, baby. Why is Cap so determined to clean out a certain council member's behind? I don't. I'm not quite sure what you're talking about there, Warbot. I mean, Caps is just a weasel. That's all there is to it. He can't. He has to do. The only way he can get anybody to watch him is to drag people because he has no personality. Actually, no, this isn't it. I don't think. Hold on. I don't know. Can you hear that, Jilly? Because this isn't the one I was telling you about. Because I've got a better one that I'm saving back just for you. I don't know where the hell I put it. I'll find it. But yeah, I found a really good one. There we go. That's not really the right one either, but I have a selection. And I found one the other day and gave it a good whirl. I'm like, oh yeah, Julie would love this one. I'm gonna save it because she's a freak. Jay Z and his council. You know, they've only got like a little group of like 5 or 6 people that uh, actually think that they're in the right. So you don't really need a council. When you have a council of like 3 people to lead, like at the most 8 people, like if you think that requires a council, I mean, it just demonstrates what kind of mental issues they have. Yes, Dead Twist, we always win. Even when we lose, we win. What else was there? I think I talked about everything I was going to talk about. Danielle, how you doing? No, Danielle. No, no winners. Winners are not allowed. So, all of you winning type people might want to go somewhere else. You didn't miss anything, Danielle. We were just practicing for the wet T-shirt contest. Still waiting on your tryout photos, but that's okay. Wish you had boobies in, but yes, you're right, Dead Twist. Boobies do get my attention every time. um, Even if the information's a little bit iffy, I will still go with boobies, and like, I mean no offense that way. Let me just say that there are no losers in a wet T-shirt contest. No, Danielle, there are. I mean, this whole thing was your idea, right? If I remember right. I think the wet T-shirt contest was your idea. Not that we haven't pondered it in the past, but I'm just saying. Man, I wish my sinuses would clear up. I sound like Howdy Doody. It's hard to sound sexy when you sound like a fucking ventriloquist puppet. What about Cooley's breast implants? Well, we would have to take that into consideration. Well, Danielle, let me just say that uh, if somebody were to come up here and show it, which actually has happened, um, But when somebody comes up here and shows their boobs, I do have to shut it down right away, and take screenshots just for my own personal catalog, and then we start right back up again. Is Alex really not in the Stronger Together video? I have no idea. I don't know what video you're talking about. Oh man, the real Meowster card. Just got the package you sent me now. The cat didn't make it. Fuck. That's okay. I got plenty more. But the ball gag is the perfect size. Awesome. That's what I. That's my. Like nobody has ever not been happy with my handmade ball gags. Um, I think probably the reason the ball gag is good, but the cat didn't make it, is because I used some krill acrylic and I made the ball around the cat's head. Um, that might be why the cat didn't make it. I'll send you another one. I'm not around the kitties right now. I am outside in nature, but I'm not around the kitties. I could be persuaded to take a hike to the kitties, though. If the price is right. Warbot gets after it, though, right? Hell yeah, Warbot gets after it. He's on it, man. He kind of picked up where I left off. Alex is the best catcher. I would put him way up there. I can't actually call him the best catcher because one of them I kind of flirt with might get jealous. So, can you go into the woods instead of out? Danielle, I would probably let you get away with about anything you wanted, if I'm being honest. I'm uh, still not convinced that you are in fact the beautiful person you are sending me pictures of. But nevertheless, I will simp just based on a little tiny profile picture alone. What's up for you? Anybody here live in Indiana? Well, as a matter of fact, I do. Safe to tell, everybody knows I live in Indiana anyway, but they keep doxing me wrong, so it's okay. In fact, my new place is so secret I don't even know the address. What's up, Nippa? All right. I tell you what, Danielle. If you promise to call me right after this live stream, I'll take a walk and I'll see if I can find some kitties for you. Dead Twist, everybody is in the Bill cult. They just don't know it. No, it's no longer the third tree from the left, Lisa. Well, I mean, I guess if you're coming in from the other way, it would be, but there you go. See, Julie knows what's going on. What's up, Sherry? Counter offer. All right, what do you got? You see, she offers to be in a wet T-shirt contest for me, and she has sent me some not naughty pictures, not naughty ones, but nice ones. But she's too shy to talk on the phone. I can't. I don't get it. I still think I'm being set up. Yeah, that'd be cool. Lisa, I wouldn't mind meeting y'all either. I can't hit on you because I know your husband and he'd kick my ass. I was actually kind of thinking about because somebody here that I'm supposed to meet, it still might happen, but I don't know. We're supposed to meet where the Delphi murders happened, was two little girls got killed there in the area of the Monon High Bridge. They have a park there, and I was kind of thinking about just saying, "Hey, y'all, if you want to meet at a certain date, a certain time at this spot, we could all go together." But I don't know. I can see that going horribly wrong because I don't want to be on camera, and I knew it would happen. Well, you never know, Lisa. It just might be the husband that I want to ball gag. Yeah, I don't live. See, I'm very familiar with that area, and when those girls went missing, um, I actually got called to search for them. I wasn't with like the official search party, but I knew people that had land there, and they called me up and they said, "Hey, we got a couple of girls missing," and that area is not very big. If you walk a straight line in any direction, you're gonna find a road like within a mile or less. And that was actually, I think, Valentine's Day. It was in February, where it was getting really cold at night. And this dude calls me and says, "Hey, we got a couple of missing girls, blah blah blah." And I actually thought that because it was going to take me a couple hours to get there, and I figured they're just lost. You know what I mean? I figured that by the time I get there, they'll be found. Wasn't thinking that there was a fucking psycho that had murdered them. Libby and Abby were their names. So I eventually went, and we weren't, like I said, we weren't part of like the official search team. It was just a guy I know had property or was renting property right there alongside it, and we were out there. We just built some big fires, thinking that if they saw it, they could come to it. And uh, he had deer stands out there. We were up in the deer stands with binoculars looking for them, and so we stayed up all night keeping that fire going, hoping that they would see it. But unfortunately, some fucking psycho murdered them. And I've been saying for a while that I might do a live stream from there at some point, but I don't know. I kind of feel like I'd be, even though I'm not monetized or whatever, I kind of feel like I'd be capitalizing on their death or some shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid for thinking that way, but did I die? No. I mean, technically, the real Bill Powell died a long time ago. What you see now is just a shell of what I used to be. So, do I think Richard Allen is the right dude? Yeah, but I think there's more to it. I don't think he was the only one involved. It's weird. It's just weird though how I mean, see the thing is what when they put out that little video and they said, "Watch how this guy walks, pay attention to his gait." That doesn't help because I've been on that bridge a million times and it's an old railroad bridge. So there's spaces in between the railroad ties that you have to walk on or you'll fall straight through. And some of them are missing. So it makes you walk in a certain way. So telling people to watch how pay attention to how he walks. That didn't fucking help. Um, and then like I see these fucking there are YouTube channels that put out stuff, and I don't have it. I don't have any like inside information on the case or anything like that. But they're saying, oh, they were found in the water. They were found. They were not in the fucking water. I mean, I could not see them from where I was at, but I could see where the investigators were going, and they were not in the water. Hey, what's up, Trust No One? Yes, PT. I was in fact canceled for I don't know, like the seventh time. Yeah, I'm like that weed that they keep spraying and I keep growing back. But yeah, I'm very familiar. When I was a teenager, we used to go to that bridge at night, and I wasn't a drinker at the time, but like all my friends would get out there, we get fucked up, or they get fucked up, and I took my kids there a few times when they were little, but since that happened, I haven't been back. I just it was just weird that they would um, disappear because that area is not very big. It's not a very big park at all. And I just thought that they got turned around and lost or something, or maybe went to a friend's house, or something like that. And I really thought they would have been found by the time I got there. And that's something else that's weird. Um, well, like the spot that they were found, they weren't found till the next day, but like people would have. I'm like, I didn't see people walk past that spot, myself, but people would have had to walk past that spot like the day before. So I think and I'm not saying for sure, and I do not have any inside information, but I think that they were taken somewhere else, and their bodies just weren't there at that time. Somebody would have had to have seen them, in my opinion. Yeah, how many clouts do I get for being canceled and coming back immediately? How many clout points do I get for that? I mean, did they take all my clouts when I got? Not that I had any, but um, like did I lose all my clouts and get them all back, or did I have to start over at zero, or do I get bonus clout for being uncan? I don't know how that works. Trust no one. I don't think that Trust uses alts. I've talked to her quite a bit in private. I don't think she has any alt accounts. Oh, it's the have you ever seen a sea monkey ghost? Yes, actually, I've got sea monkey ghost stories. I'm sorry, guys, I'm missing your conversation. Um, I started thinking about what T-shirts and I got all flustered. Kodiak, it's the same shit about Red Hood again. The same fucking argument that I've won a dozen times already. Um, I didn't really win that argument this time because he found a bunch of new people that didn't know the real story. And he lied about some things and he left a lot of things out. And then I was kicked before I had a chance to really explain everything. So they can all go fuck themselves. Shout out Musa. He has a live catch and it's his birthday. Well, awesome. Fucking Musa cranks him out, man. He's got man. I know he's got over 500 catches. Yeah, Musa puts in the work. Kodiak, we have tried to talk. Talking to Red Hood is fucking pointless, and I have no interest in being his friend. So I mean, how many times? The last time before Nunny's panel, he was on mine, and he just wound up acting like a little bitch. And I don't know how many times I thought. I mean, we said things were settled. We weren't really friends, but we said things were settled. Whatever. But he still fucking continues to whine about it and continues to talk about it constantly. And people that don't know the real story, he likes to fill their heads full of shit. So, what's up, Section 15? It seems like every time Section 15 shows up, like I'm just whining about something. It's not always like this section, I promise. Which has got almost 600. Damn. Yeah, I know he cranks them out. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you. I just saw it right before I went live. Jilly, did you start a new Instagram account? Because I got a request, and it looks, I believe that it's the name of your account. If that's not you, then we'll need to let people know that there's a imposter out there. I've had a few people impersonate my Instagrams. It's probably mostly the same one or two people, but these fuckers copy my Instagram account and they hit people up. Some of them are people that I do talk to already. Um, and they'll copy my account exactly, except they don't have any posts and no followers or whatever. But um, they'll be like, "Show me your tits" or "Send me money" or whatever. I don't fucking. I have never hit somebody up in DMs and asked them for money, and I don't. I don't really ask for girls to send me teddy pictures. Okay, all right, Julie. I'll add you then. I just didn't add it because I didn't know if it was really you. Because it's Kitty. I could be. I don't know. Yeah, I have two Instagram accounts. I've got my main one that is Bill fucking Powell, and then I have the Dramagram one that's FBC underscore lies because I wanted to keep the drama shit separate from my regular account. Do I get a lot of boob pics? Define a lot. It's been a while since I've gotten any, but yeah, a few of the ladies have been kind enough to, and make my day. Some of it's because we just kind of got close or whatever, but uh, sometimes it's just to be funny or whatever, you know. But yeah, I was actually talking about um, putting together a calendar, ladies of the community. I would never actually, show any of their pictures, but it's fun to think about. You like? Oh, I like natural boobies too. Um, you gotta watch Moose's Catch. Yeah, go watch it. I'm not. I'm never going to be offended if you all leave here to go watch the catch. Um, if somebody has the link, you're free to post it. But yeah, Anonymous 656. I like natural ones too. Um, the fake ones, if they're done right, they're okay. But it's the ones that just look like two isometric bubbles. Yeah, not my thing. But if they're done right, they're okay. Do I send dick? No, nope. I don't ever send dick pics. Anytime you hear me talk about sending dick pics, I'm joking because I don't really do that. Girls don't feel the same way about getting dick pics that guys feel about getting booby pics, and I'm aware of that, so I just don't do it. And if they ask for it, unless it's somebody that I know, very well, I'm immediately suspicious because FBC losers have tried to trick me into sending dick pics in the past. It just didn't work. Oh, Jilly, you thought that was the real me? Nah. My color, the color of my penis is more uniform than a bratwurst, in spite of all the scars and old rashes. Do I send any pics? Yeah, like if I'm getting to know somebody pretty well, or like if we're gonna meet in person, I will send. It's very rare that I ever send selfies or pictures of myself of any kind. Typically, I only do that if I start like getting close to somebody, or if we plan on meeting or whatever. Um, that gives them a chance to back out before they waste the gas money coming to see me. And if they send me booby pics, that really improves their chances of getting a selfie from me. All right, what I'm oh, what I'm burning now is I can't really see it. It's a blob of incense that I make myself. Um, the Native Americans used to burn it as to help you relax, and I used to think maybe it was on people's heads, but it does seem to work. And like really, nothing relaxes me other than a couple of Xanax and massage. But I guess that they researched it, and the smoke that it gives off does actually cause chemical reactions in the brain, and it really does make you relax. But it's all natural. There's no chemicals in the medications that I make or anything. Or encourage total children to get. Oh my god! Yeah, I can believe that actually. How long do I wait before sending feet pics? I would refer you to my OnlyFans. If you uh, if you join my OnlyFans from here, it's only $5.99 a pic. You like women's asses when they walk? Hey, I like women's asses too. I'm really a boob guy, but um, yeah. Am I circumcised? Yes, and I'm mad at that doctor. Actually, he went way overboard. Oh, fuck the GOP debate. It's a scam. Politics is a scam. All of it. I tell you what, y'all. I don't usually talk about people's disability. Well, I don't know. I guess it's not wrong. I'm not really talking about this, but anyway, Kurt put a picture up of a toenail. Um, his toenail got ripped off. I don't know how. I didn't read it, but like if you look at the other toes around it, guy, dude, you can see like like crust. Like he literally has not washed his feet in a very long time. And I'm not a foot guy anyway, but yeah. If Bill don't know, yes, I know you trust no one. I hope I didn't elude that I didn't, because I do. All right, Dead Twist, are you harassing trust no one? Okay, I've missed something. Dead Twist, trust no one is the real deal. I've had many conversations with her. She's cool. Leave her alone, or I'm going to take off your studded collar and turn it inside out. I missed something. I don't know what the argument's about. Ass or titties. I wish you all would stop objectifying women to just these two body parts. They're much more than that, and if you don't see anything wrong with that, then you're part of the problem. Ass though. Okay, no, I love everything about women. We just happen to be talking about those specific body parts right now. I love a woman with a great I tell you what, if I have a woman and she has you know, a 10 personality, but only like a 4.5 butt, I will still take the one with the great personality every time. Um, Boobies and booties aren't the entire. That's not the entirety of a woman. If a woman has a great body, but like she's a bitch to be around, then I wouldn't choose her. But I mean, let's say, and a lot of guys get ruined by this. Is why part of the reason why I don't. I watched porn when I was younger, but I don't watch porn anymore. Um, and if you're a young fella that just sits around and beats his meat in porn all day, stop it. Just stop it, because um, when you do get a hold of a real woman, you're going to be very disappointed, and it's going to ruin sex for you and her. You will get you'll get this imprint in your mind about what sex is supposed to be like, and I mean, yes, you can find women, and they're not. Believe me, there are a lot of freaky women out there that will never admit to it, but that's a different conversation. Um, but unless you find a woman that's into all the freaky ass shit that's in the porn that you're watching, you're going to be very disappointed in sex, and that's going to suck for you. Yes, Kodiak, I know who Trust No One is. I'm not ever going to tell anybody, but yes, I know who Trust No One is. She's cool. And stop telling me who I can and can't have modded. And you got to learn to, especially at my age, you know, I'm getting milfs. I'm still lucky enough that most of the women that are actually interested in me, most of them are way younger than I am, which I don't know. I got mixed feelings about. I mean, like late 20s, early 30s. Um, but you got to expect most women have had kids or whatever, and it changes their body, and um, that doesn't bother me. I like a real. I will take a real woman with experiences outside of sexual experiences. Uh, I will take a real woman that knows a little bit about life over a supermodel that doesn't know jack shit and only cares about her appearance. I will take the mommy all day long. I mean, if she's just gonna lay on her back, I like one that is as interested in sex as I am. If she's not, and she just kind of let you do your thing to get you to shut up, you may as well just do your thing and shut up. Um, whatever. But yeah, I'd much rather have one that's as interested in sex as I am. I'm not talking about just getting your nut off and going to bed. I mean, like, you know, I like a lot of foreplay. I like, what's up, co-founder? Yes, I like some freaky shit too. And you guys can deny it all you want, but there are some freaky ladies out here. I'm not going to tell you who they are, but I mean, there's a time, for a quickie, if you're both really tired. But oh, that's another thing, guys, is make sure she gets off before you do. I don't care how long it takes. And ladies, if we're doing something wrong, fucking tell us. I would much rather be corrected and be like, hey, you know what? If you just did this or this with your tongue instead of that, I would much rather don't worry about embarrassing me because you're not going to. Just fucking tell me what you like. That way I'm not wasting both of our time. And don't fucking please, I don't care what you do with other guys, but don't fake orgasms with me. All right? I don't want to waste your time either. You already met a few freaks like Scapula and Jen A. Hey, Jen A really is a freak. We had a serious discussion about BDSM on here one night. I thought we were buddies after that, but I guess not. Scamula is the wrong kind of crazy. I wouldn't go near that woman at all. Does it apply if she's laying there playing dead? Well, if that's what you're both into, hey, you know, if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. The only way to expose Bill is to cancel Bill is to fucking uh fart was onto something there. I probably ought to be scared now. If I had a brain, I'd be scared. I'm not smart enough to be afraid of anything though. But I draw the line. I drew the line way before Kurt's foot. I drew the line way before that. I mean, he don't even shave his toes for God's sake. He's still crying to this day over the leg pick skin. He said, "Oh shit." I bet it was pretty traumatizing. I feel bad for you. Oh man, yeah, I bet she doesn't shave her armpits either. I don't want to think about it. Like I saw her Adam's apple, and that was enough for me. I can't remember if it was her driver's license picture or a mugshot or what, but yeah, somebody dug into her and sent it all to me, and yeah. That's mean. It might be a little bit mean, but it's honest. And after the shit she tried to pull on me, then I don't feel bad for it. Dude, I seriously wondered if she wasn't trans. She's got like a man's Adam's apple. I mean, that's a dead giveaway right there. Dead giveaway. We were partying at a well, I guess I don't need to mention the town, but went down with a few friends from work. This is I don't know, probably 20 years ago, and we're all partying in this bar. And the one dude that I didn't really know all that well, he's kind of a new guy. We invited him to go drinking with us, and everybody but our driver was sloshed. And like I noticed that he hadn't been hanging around our table very much, and I just didn't really care. And one of the dudes bumps me on the shoulder. He's like, "Look at that!" And I look over, and he's making out with this human being. um, from a distance, just kind of looked like a stocky woman. And I'm like, well, she's not a 10, but he's over there getting something and we're not. So this dude's like, no, no, look at her feet, look at her feet. So I look at her feet, and like I have steel-toed metatarsal work boots that aren't that big. Yeah. So he eventually comes back over the table where I'm making fun of him. That dude, he was so fucking drunk he didn't realize that it was really a guy in drag. I try to rewatch when you get a chance. There's nothing worth rewatching here. Trust no one. If you're leaving because of Dead Twist, um, Dead Twist, leave her alone. She's cool, man. She's with me. I personally signed off on her pass. Where's the powder? There's no powder tonight, unfortunately. For real, Dead Twist, trust no one is a real one. She's not a troll. I know who she is. She's cool. She's not who you're probably thinking. Dead Twist gave you the N-word pass. Well, he's authorized to do that, so. How would I know? Because I've talked to her. I mean, like, I know what she looks like. I know. Yeah. I know who she isn't. So, yeah. Chill out on her, please. If I didn't know who she was, I'd say I don't know, or whatever. But yeah, she's not. She's just trust no one. Your 9-year-old son got smashed in the neck by some cunt little girl at school, and we weren't notified till this month. Holy shit! Like, is he hurt bad or? It sucks when your kids are that young and they get and something like that happens. Something like that happened to my youngest when he was in like first grade, and I found out where he lived, and I went there. I was gonna, have a man to man with his dad, but come to find out, his dad's not around, which is probably why he was acting that way. And I tried to I'm not gonna put hands on a woman, right? And I tried to have a civil conversation with her, and she was just a fucking total psycho bitch. And it's like, well, this is why that kid is acting out like that, you know. So what do? You can't let your kid get beat up at school, but like you can't do anything to the kid. And usually the schools are completely worthless with that kind of thing. She got him with scissors because he told her to be. Oh man, is she being punished or do you know? Oh, Twist, I'm not gonna unmute you, whatever that means, but no, just chill out on her. Spoiler alert, it's not Cat Eyes. Nope, it's not Cat Eyes. It's okay to whoop a girl's ass when she comes at him like that because he said I can't hit girls. No, the principal just said we'll switch them classes. Well, I mean, at least they're kind of doing something. But yeah, um, I taught my kids the same thing. Like, don't boys uh, don't put hands on girls, but you can't let stand there and let them assault you without fighting back. But yeah, there's no perfect answer. I mean, I'm not into putting my hands on women out of anger either, but I did have one try to kill me twice, and uh, I did defend myself. I just didn't do any more than that was necessary to stop from dying. So he's okay, just a little cut from that. Yeah, that. I mean, at least he wasn't hurt bad, but uh, if she doesn't learn, she needs to be taught that's not acceptable, and hopefully her. See, that's the thing. Sometimes they notify the parents, but if the parents are pieces of shit, that's not going to do any good. I mean, if you have parents that just don't give a shit and don't pay attention, or then you have the parents. This is another thing I ran into is you have the parents that say, "Oh, my kids can do no wrong." I ran into that because my kids were very well behaved. Like they didn't do stupid shit. You know what I mean? Um, I mean, like they made mistakes, of course, but like they didn't vandalize. They didn't go around beating people up. But some apples off of an apple tree got thrown at somebody's vehicle um, within the neighborhood. And that person came to me because they were told that my boys did it when they got off the school bus. And I'm like, I can't imagine that my kids would do that. But I don't want to be one of those parents that says, oh, my kids never do anything wrong either. So I went and questioned them about it. And they're like, no, it wasn't us. Because I was actually in the process of walking them down to this guy's house to apologize and offer to pay for any damages or whatever. But on the way, they're like, we were there, but it was this other little boy that did it, which I believe was true. But that little boy had told his mom, who is a parent that says her kids can do nothing wrong, um, just a snobby ass Karen bitch. But um, so yeah, it just being too drastic either way isn't good for the kids. When she gets found out, I'm gonna show you good though. Yes, of course I would dead twist, but I I know who Trust No One is, and she's not who you think. Yes, I do love handcuffs. Well, of course she can come up. If I remember right, I think I've talked to her about coming up on panel before, and she just isn't into it, if I remember right. But there's a lot of people like that. I was just talking to one tonight that I'm hoping that I have the pleasure of taking her panel, Terry. She's thinking about it. Thoughts on Tommy's parenting abilities? If he would spend more time actually parenting instead of spending hours every day on panels, he might not have some of the problems that he has. And think about it. These kids, they're getting shit because their daddy's on YouTube. And then, Tommy puts out very personal things about their personal lives. And I'm sure that causes them problems. Yeah, go ahead and excommunicate me, Warbot. Bring it on, baby. I mean, am I wrong? And I'm not even getting into details. And it seems like he's drunk most of the time. He's. I mean, this is all stuff that we've seen regularly. He's always drunker and fuck up on panels for hours at a time. Um, how is that being a good parent or even being a parent at all? Actually spend a little bit more time with him. Oh, I know, Warbot. I was also being facetious. Saying FM was some great person. Yeah, he's a piece of shit too. I don't know. Like there's no perfect way to be a parent. Every single one of us that even tries has to. I mean, there's no manual when your kid's born. Like there's no manual. They're like, yep, here he is. You got a car seat to take him home in? All right, good. There you go. But I do know that if you don't pay attention to them, um, they will do what they want, and kids, by by our very nature, want to do things that aren't good. And if left to their own devices, they will do things that aren't good. That's where we are supposed to step in as parents and try to offer a little guidance with our experiences and what we know. Even though they don't want to listen, especially when they're 16, man, they think they know everything. And if you're not paying attention, they will get further into things that are, at the end of the day, not good for them or anybody else. Whether it's drugs or vandalism or um, dating their teacher or whatever the case is, man. So, video, Tommy's wife recorded it, and she went to give Tommy a cake and said happy birthday to Tommy. Tommy said, "Go inside, you're embarrassing me, I'm live." Tommy, oh man, yeah. Somebody put some time and effort into something because they love you, and then you just kind of dismiss it and shoot it down over a bunch of strangers. But he's making money off of the strangers, so I don't know. In addition to a variety of nefarious ventures and services, Black Pearl LLC also offers parenting classes. Okay. I would have been like, I get kind of, usually somebody outs it. Like, I don't like announce it when it's my birthday. And it is kind of, I don't know. I just feel weird about that kind of attention. I don't know why, but I mean, the idea that somebody gives a shit enough about you to acknowledge it and go out of the way to do something nice for you, uh, that should override whatever fucking bullshit live stream you're on that you do every fucking day. And then this one time, a person does something nice for you and you just dismiss it or act like it's uh, getting in your way. Or, yeah, just fuck that. Fuck that. I would have been showing it off, really. And it's not even the idea of the cake itself, it's just the idea that somebody gives a shit enough. I was talking to my ex. It's actually been a while back. Actually, I think it was the day that I was live streaming on my Instagram with her. We were taking a trip down to my daughter's. And I was telling her some of the fucked up shit that goes on around here and some of the fucked up things that, I mean, this was after I ended the live stream because people were asking questions to her and she thought they were weird. But yeah, I was telling her some of the shit that people say about me on here. And she's like, "What the fuck? I want to go on there with you again. I want to go on there with you right now. They don't know you." They blah, blah, blah. I'm like, "Nope, I'm not involving you in this bullshit. I already had one other person a couple of years before that. Um, I'm not going to get into details, and I don't want to say enough to give away who it was. But for whatever reason, she didn't think she was real. She didn't think my kids were real. I don't know what the fuck, but and I should have just fucking ejected and got the fuck away from the situation. But like, I really just wanted to more or less know why she felt that way and why she wanted to talk to my ex. But like, I just went ahead and she didn't. My ex didn't really want to do it, but I went ahead and made it happen. I made a three-way call with all of this. And the person that wanted it to happen found out that everything I said was true. Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. Yeah, real MasterCard. That's another aspect of it. Is sometimes that birthday sex is a little bit extra. Tell me for it on the cake. Makeup sex, yeah, or breakup sex. Sometimes when you think it's going to be, you just kind of agree that this is going to be your very last time together. So you just, I usually pour all the steam on anyway when the time is right. Uh, but when you get that much, a little bit extra toe leverage, yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you get more traction if you leave your boots on. I don't know. There is a difference though. Um, I don't know how to articulate it, but there's somebody that you like. Let's say that you have two, let's call it sessions of sex with two different people, and they are physically exactly the same. When it's somebody that you actually care about, it's different. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just better. What is up, Tilly? I bet Tilly's had sex before. Maybe even with a girl. Tilly, you've missed a rare conversation where I actually chill out and speak from the heart. Of course, it's sex related, like all of my live streams. All of my live streams end up talking about drugs or sex, which I'm okay with. Ask your mom. Oh, yeah. Why are the back windows of the car all fogged up? Why is the car bouncing? What is going on out there? Dang it, Telly! Put her back. Put her back where you found her. I'm assuming you don't, I'm assuming your mother doesn't call you Telly, but that's okay. All right, y'all. It's been 2 hours, and that's usually good for me. Unless somebody got, no, I already said that, didn't I, a while back? I'll give it. Oh man, shit, guys! If I just accidentally ban somebody, please unban them. I can't see. Oh fuck, I can't see on here. If I just ban somebody, unban them, please, because it was an accident. And my keyboard's not working. Fuck. Oh well. 2-minute warning. If you have something to come up and say, go for it. But otherwise, I'm going to close this out pretty soon. Unless you want to keep talking about relationships and sex and stuff, that's cool too. But I think that I've exhausted all of my knowledge about relationships and sex. If somebody actually wants to try it out with me, you have my number. Fucking keyboard's not working. There we go. Last chance. You'll be good, but Danielle, I like it when you're bad. You need to hear more about the birds and the bees. Well, I'm sure that you can hear insects in the background. They are neither birds nor bees, but it'll just have to work. All together like a horse and carriage. This, I tell you, bro. Why do I know that song? You didn't see that coming? Yeah, that's what they all say, Danielle. It's all fun and games until someone gets shot in the eye. All right, Danielle, call me and we can talk about that dick pic. Why is my keyboard frozen? Damn it. I'm trying to add you, whoever's trying to come up, but it's not letting me. And you're gone. Try it again. Try it. Man. All right. Somebody was trying to come up and it wouldn't let me add them, but try it one more time. If it doesn't work this time, I'm just going to shut it down. Or anybody else that wants to, for that matter. All right, y'all. I'm done with this. Yep. Actual crickets. All right, y'all. Appreciate it. Good talk tonight. You all take care of yourselves and me. And of course, stay naked.